Son of a bitch. And no sunshine when she's gone. Ain't no sunshine when oh. Good day, good day. What a day. We're not gonna run, sorry. Camille, it's about time, son. Where have you been, son? Really? Don't feed me that line you've been laying in bed. Come on now. Glad you're fine. Glad you were able to make it to one here. Trucking with Kiersey. Hello. Hello. How are you? I'm going back to doing this on my phone. I was using the iPad yesterday, and it just didn't work. It didn't feel right, and it didn't work out with the comments and everything like that. At least if I just do it on the phone. Yeah, I got to sit on a bit of an angle here so I can mount the phone the way it is, but it's just easier this way. Hold on. So it's only 8,000 degrees here. So we're just gonna throw the the air on, the APU on, cool that off. Kiersey, good to see you. I caught a couple of your live about a week ago. You were talking about Prime and some of the changes that are going on. Good for you. And then I saw a couple of the, I think there was a short, and then there was another video, although I didn't get to finish the end of it. I really like the content of, like, you know, you're putting your content out to help us. You know, you're not trying to scare us. You're not trying to, you know, keep anybody away, but whatever's happening in the industry, and that includes with Prime, you know, you're letting us know. And I like that. I used to do a lot more of that, and I need to probably get back to that. But it's good that there's somebody like you that's out there doing that. So thank you for that. Thank you for that. So Kamal's in, CDR is in, Freeway is in, Dewana is in. Hello, sexy Santa. Hello, my lovely Dewana. Kamal saying hello to the lovely Dewana. Ryan Davidson, goddamn boy, you made it. Good to see you, man. Cheap Freight Hauler, good afternoon. Yeah, it's what time is it here? It's 3 o'clock. 3 o'clock. So I'm not gonna run again. Like, the driving videos are a little different because I can run those for 8 hours. So I can't do this for 7 or 8 hours. Obviously, I got to go to bed. But 3 o'clock, and tonight I actually need to. I actually got to go in. I got to get a shower and get myself cleaned up. Tonight is shower night. So it's, and that, I'm just, it was so hot today. It's, you know, that humid, sticky that even door swingers know what it's like, right? You get out of the truck, you walk to the back of the truck, you open your doors, you walk back in, and the whole dash is covered in moisture from the humidity, and your arms are just soaked. And that was me, loading and offloading the flatbed today. So I was out in it 4 times, and I'm just a mess. There's a smell coming from somewhere, and it's from me, I think. Because it's not the truck. There's a weird smell. I can't believe I just told you all that. Ladies, I apologize. I'm sure that was gross. Sorry that you missed the stream. Ah, brother, I'm just messing with you. It's all good. Dar, long time no talk. Everyone's saying hi. Ryan. Well, thank you, Kirsty. I think you're doing a great job, by the way. you're great. You've got a knack for it, like for the chit chat and for the talking and just natural. And girl, just keep doing it, man. On top of that, you're a lady. You're a lady in a man's world, and I don't say that in a negative way. But you're out here like Shannon Thomas, and you're out here and you're killing it. And good on you, man. More power to you. Trucking business is supposedly, and it's still looked at by a lot of the old timers that this is a man's world. This is a man's business. Women, women don't belong out here. And I call bullshit on that. You guys have all heard and seen the videos I've made about female truck drivers and why they make better truck drivers than men. And, Kiersey's another example of that. Shannon Thomas is a really good example of that as well. These guys are out here, and not only are they're out here in a tough market, they're actually doing well in a tough market. And on top of that, they're putting out content. Well, at least Kiersey puts out content regularly. And it's good. So anybody that doesn't know who Trucking Along with Kiersey is, please go check out her channel. I have only recently discovered it in probably the last month or so. And I'm really enjoying it. She does really good lives, and her recorded videos and content videos are spot on. There's a couple little areas where I sit there and go, I don't know, but you're not going to please everybody. Trust me, I know. What's going on, Jim? Good to see you, brother. Good to see you. Tolga's in the house. There's the ambassador. Glad to see you, Tolga. Thank you here. Thank you for being here. Tolga, what you guys got to tell me? Was Tolga right on yesterday with those voice clips? Holy crap, man. Holy crap, man. I thought I was talking to James Bond. Then I thought I was listening to a cruise line director. I mean, good on you, man. And thank you, Tolga, again. I know I was talking to you last night, but thank you again for being such a good sport, right? And we were just having fun, and we were just kind of poking it at you a bit, but you kind of threw it back at us and went, F you back at you. So, and it worked because, man, you nailed it. Good job. The smell is what? Stale cigars? It's stale cigar. No, it's not stale cigar smell. It's a 2 kind of shower day. It may well be. It must be the cigar smell for sure. Real men won't smell. That's true. That's the cigar smell. I agree with Tolga. I'm formerly postal worker. Men don't scare me. And most respect and appreciate it. You're awesome. Well, I'm not awesome. I just do what I do out here. And I've been doing it a long time, and I was one of those guys at one point that thought that this was the boys' club. Now, we're talking years ago, Kiersey. I'm not talking last Tuesday, right? But years ago. And then I worked with one, then I worked with another one, then I've driven, then I started, I was on the back door of a couple of these girls, going down the highway, and they were behind me or whatever. And when you see it with your own eyes, that these females or these women can do the job as good as us, if not better in some cases, seeing is believing. Seeing is believing. Now, mind you were a postal worker, so far be it for me to fuck with a U.S. postal worker. You guys have been known to go, what the old saying, you guys have been known to go postal. So, far be it from me to get, tangled up with a former postal worker. That's a really good, a postal worker gone truck driver. Yeah. Okay, guys, I dare any of you to cross her. Formerly a U.S. postal worker, now an OTR truck driver. Cross her, I dare you. Kiersey, I'm just poking at you. I'm just kidding. But I meant every word I said about the ladies in the business. I made it 51 miles without a check engine light. Think I'm going to trade this Kenworth in for another Volvo. Atta boy. There you go. 2-4. What's going on? You missed yesterday's live. You were out killing it on that bike, weren't you? I know exactly what you were doing. And good for you, man. Absolutely. Hope you're having a blast on that. Just be careful. Have fun. Tootle around. I'm jealous. I'm trying to subdue my jealousy. So So who was missing yesterday? 2-4 was missing yesterday. I think Ryan was missing yesterday. We're missing a couple of our regulars. Guard Dog was in yesterday briefly. It was good to see him. Oh. Yeah, I think that's about it. I did not. 2-4, you know what? By the time, because I didn't see them till later, and then by then it was bedtime, and then I was in bed, and then when I'm done here, I'll send them to her. She'll get them. It doesn't matter whether you like bikes or not. You know, when you see that, you got to take a look at that. Kaylee 1989. Hi, Dar, right? It's CDR. Oh, okay. You just changed your name. Hey, people have been known to do that. You know, they change their names, change their opinion, change their mind, change their sex. Whatever you want's good with me, baby. Whatever you want's good with me. No, he did not. 2-4. No, don't worry about it, Dar. I'll send it to you. Dodolini, good to see you, babe. How are you? Hopefully you dodged Tornado Alley yesterday. By the way, I heard that Iowa got some of that, and there was a little bit of damage done up in Iowa, but I don't know if anywhere else got it. Hopefully everybody was safe. Everybody was able to get around it or get through it, or you know, nobody was affected and we didn't lose anybody, or nobody got hurt. I hate having weather like that, especially like right now I'm in blue skies and sunshine. Mind you, Dar just told me, she just texted me, we're supposed to be getting some high winds and tornado alerts tonight. Now that's down at my place, and I live like 72 or 75 miles from here, so I may not get it up here. It's funny that in Ontario, where I live, the province of Ontario, like where Dar is, right? Like I said, she's 75 miles away. She could be getting a tornado right now, and I've got blue skies and 90 degrees out here, and I'd never know it, and I'm still only 70 away. 2 people died in the tornado. I'm sorry to hear that. I'm sorry to hear that. Warning just came on in Dallas. Well, Ryan, don't fuck around, dude. Don't fuck around, son. If the alarms are blasting, you know, don't be sitting around looking at me. Don't be sitting there worrying about your car wash. Get the hell into a shelter. I need you to stay alive, asshole. I want that steak dinner. There's no way you're getting off the hook on that. One way or another, I'll be down in Texas, and I'm collecting on that steak dinner. So I can't do it if you get swooped up by a tornado. I'll be pissed, dude. I'll get pissed if you get taken out by a twister. That'll be the end. I'll come down and burn down the rest. Whatever the tornado doesn't wreck, I'll come down. I'll burn down the rest of it. I will do that for a Texas steak dinner, buddy. You're going to try to get the rest of the gardening done before the weather kicks in? That's a good idea. That's not a bad idea. So I got an idea. Trucking retired. My man, good to see you, brother. How's the retired life? Forget I asked you. I don't want to know. Fuck you. I don't want to know. Don't have a clue. Just bought the bike, now changing clutch pack already. Well, there's no way you could have known that when you bought it, dude. There's no way you could have known before you, unless you took the covers off and shit like that, and did a visual and pulled it. But otherwise, there's no bloody way you'd have known that. Not just from riding it. So it's funny that Kiersey was in here. And I was mentioning that she does really good content on helping. Like, she's helpful. Tips, points, this, that. Shit about the industry she talks about. Because I was thinking today. Now, I know that most of you probably saw the smoke, and it was okay. It was just me thinking. She took to slip and can't get it on adjustment. You're gonna have to replace it. So this is just what I was thinking. I can't do the driving lives, right? Sorry, nothing we can do about that. So let's go on, right? We'll get over it. We'll overcome. We'll adapt. We'll improvise. We'll carry on. No problem. Now, I'm going to go back to doing more recorded content like I originally used to. I don't know if you guys were around where a lot of my, the channel like 6 months ago, I used to do a lot more recorded. And it was usually, tips. And most of the stuff that I was making videos on were you guys' ideas, like emailing ideas in, going, hey, can you do a video on tire wear? Or can you do a video on whatever, on backing up in off of a street or whatever. You guys hit me with so many. So I'm gonna go back to that. Okay, and doesn't mean I'm not gonna go live. I'm still gonna go live every day like we do here. But because I can only do like a couple of hours, right? Then we still gonna put out some content. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go live, still do lives like Sunday night, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, right? I think that's what we're going to do. But in between there, I'm going to try to put out at least one, maybe two recorded videos. Now, there won't be anything fancy because right now Dar is up to here with the house and with a couple of other things that are going on. So I don't have my editor. And believe me, I can't do it, right? I'm not built that way. I don't do that. Dar does it. So I'm not gonna get her to edit them. It's just gonna be what I can do in the truck, put the videos together and put them up. So I want to go back to you guys throwing the ideas of what do you want to see? What content do you guys want to see? And don't say you want to see me standing out there in my man thong, Dodie. That's not going to happen. I'm not standing out there singing, dancing in the rain or something, or it's raining men. That's not going to happen. That's not content. Maybe for you, Dodie, but not for me. So that's what I'm going to say. In the comment sections, or you guys all got my email, that's what I'm asking of you now. What is it that you want to see for recorded content, for videos? I'm going to be, it's not happening, Dodie. And I'm going to be honest. If you look around at a bunch of other trucking channels, it's starting to get a little old. Everybody's just regurgitating the same, this is how you back into a dock. This is, this is how you eat well on the road. This is how you do exercises on the road. This is how, well, look at me. Do I look like I do exercises on the road? Do I look like I do anything like that? But if there's anything that's a niche, something that you don't usually see, or something that nobody else has really done, let me know if I can do it. Like the next one I'm gonna do is how to properly blindside a trailer into a dock door without killing yourself, your equipment, or anybody else. The reality is he does have I don't have a man thong. What are you talking about? She bought one like 15 years ago. I never wore it. I never even put it on. I may have flossed my teeth with it when I had them. Thank you, Ryan. Thank you for, 2-4 would have my back, right? 2-4 would have my back. Whenever T-Bone hits the scene, 2-4 is right there hitting back for me, right? You, look at you, eh? Right under the fucking bus. Right under the bus. Didn't take you but a second. The one thing I do like about these Cascadias is I have a vent here, right, with the air is on back here, right? The EPU's running. So I got the vent here, and I got another one down here, but I've also got one right here on the floor. And that one on the floor, believe it or not, what I do is I close the bottom one down here, so it forces the air out of the top, because cold air, right, sinks. So you want it up here, so it'll sink and cool the whole place. But then that one down there really makes a difference, especially when you got to sit up here. So, sorry, I didn't mean to get distracted, but you know, it's a little warm. It's well into the 90s here right now, so I can edit you. I can edit for you if you want. I'm not good as Dar, but I can edit pretty good. The problem I've got, Kamel, is it's sending the information, right? It's sending the information. Like when I can't email like a huge data dump worth of video. You can't email it. So then you got to either put it in like a JPEG or there's another way to do it so that you can send it all at once. And believe it or not, the fastest and the easiest way that I found to do it, to get anything to Dar, is I use WhatsApp. Because I can send up to a 6-minute clip, right? So I can make like the intro, that's 30 seconds. Then I can do 5 minutes and then, you know, cut, and then she'll edit, right? And then go into the next piece. Most of my videos are only 8 or 9 minutes long anyway, right? That's just the way I keep it like that. So it's only 8 or 9 minutes long. So I can do that with the intro. I do the intro, then I do like the short in between, then kind of do the outro, and out we go like that. And I do it through WhatsApp. I don't do it through emailing or anything like that. I wasn't looking for the thong. There's no thong in the truck. Don't kid yourself. Not even for a minute. Look at that. We got 16 whole people in here. Wow, we're killing it tonight. I had 12 likes, now I got 11. Who actually did that? You dirty rotten. Somebody, no, and now we're up to 14. So how we're doing that, how that works is beyond me. Beyond me, I don't have a clue. So that's just something I was thinking about. It was me. Yeah, it was you, Bob. I know it was you. I was actually thinking that before you even did it. I went, I bet you that was Bob. I'm just kidding. I don't have a fucking clue who it was. Not a clue. I leave this gallon jug of water right in front of the, right out here like this, right where that vent is, and the vent keeps it cool. Bri, we're opposite. My vids are awesome and your lives are awesome. Well, then we should do a live vid together. Come on up here. Come on up here. Or the next time you're rolling through New York State, let me know where you're at. Come on. Hi, man from Old Man. Hi, man from Old Man. Okay. Hi, man from Old Man. How are you? Look at this baby. Oh. She's coming off. We're getting closer. She's coming off. I clicked the like already. Oh, I trust you. You're retired. You got nothing better to do but hit the fucking like button, for crying out loud. Jesus Christ. If you didn't hit the like button, we'd be concerned. It's not that I need help making them. I can make videos so I'm blue in the face. Believe me, there's nobody on YouTube that can talk more than me when I want to talk, right? Nobody can out-talk me. I know that. And I can talk about topics of anything. That's why I was asking, what is it you guys want to see? Because, like, I can start making videos, but I don't want to be wasting my time and your time, and nobody's going to watch them. So tell me what you want to see, and that's kind of what I'll do. I'm not necessarily concerned with the fancy intros and all that. I don't know. You know what, Dodie, and both you and Camille, if I run into a hiccup, I'll call you. No, I don't want to shave. Well, buddy, you got till the 22nd. June 22nd, baby. What are we at now? Today's what, the 22nd? 22nd, so yeah. April, it's May 22nd. You got exactly a month, Jack. You got a fucking month. You better get as many pictures. You tell Mrs. Plays on the freeway, she better get as many pictures of that beard as you can. Because it's going down, baby. Just like mine, and yours is bigger than mine. I got a feeling that you're gonna, because what we're gonna do is we're gonna line them up shortest to longest. Shortest goes first, longest goes last. I think you're it, babe. I do. Freeway, I think you got the longest. Sterling Wheel, good to see you, bro. The like button hit me. Oh, then hit it back. Ooh, Sterling's in the house. I am fine, like you talk. Oh, you like the way I talk? Well, you're one of few. You're one of few. Ladies and gentlemen, Sterling Wheel, welcome. Another legend. A legend is here. Woo! Let me make unwatchable videos. Yeah, well, that's kind of like what goes on these days, right? Unless I put up a video of me like running into a burning house and saving a baby, right? It's only going to get maybe 600 views, right? Maybe 600 views if I'm lucky, right? I can do a live and get thousands, but I can do a video and I'm going to get 5, 6 if I'm lucky on a good day. I only shave when I have to, once a week. Well, I don't have to, but I'm doing this one. We're going for $10,000 this year. We're going for $10,000. That's what we want to raise, right? And I'm being serious about that. That's what we want to raise. We want to raise 10 grand this year, and then next year, yeah, we'll set the. I just want to every year set the bar a little bit higher. And I want to hit it, and that's how important this is to me. Okay, so I want 10 grand this year, and we're gonna hit it. We can't see your. I can't do anything about it, Dar. These are the cheap dollar store glasses, and if I take them off, everything's a blur here. So I gotta put them on, or I can go like this, but then I gotta turn my head like that, and it's like, well, what's the fucking sense of that, right? It looks like I'm looking down. So. No, I just cleaned them, actually. That's why they're so, they're so perfect. There's not a smudge on them. Now, Kamal says, yes, I am 64, baby. Awesome. I am 54. You got me beat by 10 years. By the way, I'm free. Need my help anytime here. Kamal, I appreciate that. I might take you up on that. Thank you very much. Can everyone email us the before pic and then the after pic when they do their shave? Yeah, I think we were gonna get them to do that. That's a good idea. So yeah, Freeway, you gotta send us, I don't mean now, but like the day of, like before you shave it, get Mama to take a picture of you and email it to us, and then do the before and after. Take both, do the before picture, then take an after picture and email them both to us. Same with you, Sterling. Can I take over yet? Damn it, not yet. There's only one of you here. You're the only one here. Talk in your deepest voice. What are you, crazy? I don't have a Lou Rawls voice, man. Like, no, I can't get that. That's about as low as I can get there. And if I do, I start talking with a twang. I don't know why or how that happens, but I don't know. I can punch myself in the nuts and get my voice up, but I can't get it much lower. I never had a man tell me I got the longest before. Well, there's a first time for everything. You know, you do live in California. How you've never heard that before is beyond me, living where you live, Jack. What's going on, Michael? Good to see you, brother. Thanks for popping in once again. Yeah, I think Joshua, if Robert pops in and we get one more after Robert, you get 3 Brits in the house, then you guys can take over. But until then, no. It's a good thing. YouTube sucks. I just got censored. Censored? Well, dude, quit taking pictures of yourself naked and putting them up on YouTube and you won't get censored. Or did you put up another foot picture? Ugh. We're not going down that alley. It's good you're doing for others. Keep doing it. Well, retired, you know what? It's one of those things that we did it last year as a spur of the moment thing, and it really did well. Raised a good chunk of change, a good chunk of money, and we just feel like let's keep doing it. And we just keep picking a different charity, right? So everybody gets a little piece. Every charity gets a little. We're not talking a lot of money. Like when you're talking about big donations where other companies donate like hundreds of thousands of dollars, right? All I want to do is be able to, send them 10 grand, right? If we can send them 10 grand, that's great. From a little channel like this, we can send them, we can have a fundraiser and raise 10,000 bucks. Great. Awesome. Dara says she'll be back later. She's got some running around to do. Yeah, say hi to him for me. Trucking retired, I'm 65. Joshua Watts, I'm 24. Plays on the freeway, 69. You guys are fucking all over the map. Damn it. If we hit 10,000 in charity, I'll shave my head and send the video to you. Camille, you're welcome to do it anyway, right? If you want to, because of your religion, you can't shave your beard, and got it. Understand that 100%. But if you're willing to shave your head, right? If you've got long hair and you're willing to shave it, oh baby, we want to see it. We want to see it. If you want views, you got to kick a burning baby. Well, exactly, Sterling, right? Exactly. Or you got to lip off at a cop and have them come up to the truck and have the video playing, and you got to do something that's absolutely, asinine. I wonder if they're like marshmallows. What, babies? When you kick them? No, they're not. No, they're not. Tolga, I just fixed my 18, going to be 19 next year. Yeah, okay, whatever. Not as sticky, Dar. There you go. If that bar goes higher, the razor goes lower. Ooh la la, the chest. No. Dude, what I've got on the chest stays there. That never comes off. We don't shave the chest. We don't shave. We manscape, but we don't. No. It's not of a JJ. We don't do that. Driving can't text in a semi-truck. Driving can't text? I can text while I'm driving. I can do it through my voice activated. I don't have to touch my phone to do it. Justin Axford, what's up, everybody? Hey, Justin, how are you, man? Grab your stogie if you got it. Grab a cold drink if you got it. Oh, actually, here, you guys. No, don't forget to take your meds, right? If I don't take this like right now within the next 5 minutes, I'm telling you right now, I'll be naked running around, climbing trees, like pretending I'm a bat swinging from the trees. No, it's good. I just took it. Thank you. Whatever you guys want to do is good with me. Swing it, bring it, smoke it, burn it, drink it. Trucking with T-Bone stamp at $3.29. Okay, I hear you. $3.29. Justin is 13. I don't think he's 13. Might be 15. I'm fixing to be 36. Oh, fuck. A twerking Canadian truck driver that looks like Santa Claus. Oh, yeah, that is sexy. Tell me, Duana, that has sexy written all over it. A twerking sexy Santa. Not going to happen. Not going to happen. A dead baby hanging from 10 trees. Yeah, that's how you get views. You know, it's a shame that that's how you get views. It was the same as, but it's the same idea as like, and I don't understand this, and I've said this before, like when I was doing the driving videos, I'm giving you guys real live time driving, right? Wherever we were driving, Philadelphia, wherever. It was real in live time. And yet, if you go in there, there's some kid sitting in his basement in a simulated truck, driving along a ridge or a mountain or whatever, and he's got 5,000 people watching it. Like 5,000 people watching a simulated guy or a simulated truck and a kid driving it, and yet I'm giving you the real thing. Real traffic, real cars, real cops, real life experience. And like, but he's got 5,000 people watching him. It's like, oh my God, like people get your priorities straight. I'd rather watch Ernie drive, or I'd rather watch Ride Along, or even Double A today. Double A, what was it? Double A Trucking or Double A Transport? He's been in our, he comes in our chat. It's Double A. He was doing a driving video today. He was messing around. And I'd rather watch that. Even if there's only 8 people watching it, it's still cool to watch. But I wonder why there's only 8 people. What is so fascinating about some guy? They're either driving a truck or they're driving a bus, right? And they're driving a bus like through the mountains on the ledges and the roads and the cutbacks and all that, switchbacks and all that shit. And he's got 5,000 people watching him. I don't get that. Now then, my Canadian half-British brother, what's going on there? Okay, Joshua, that's number 2. You guys need one more. There's number 2. You got one and 2. So, Tyke's in, Joshua's in. We got 2 Brits in the house. Everybody hold on to your beer and your cigarettes. Justin's 31, so there you go. They were just busting your chops, Justin. I think just before you came in, everybody was fucking around with people's ages and everything. So you just kind of got caught up in that. That's all. Nobody was doubting how old you are. Yeah, those gamers get more views because it's made for kids and we're not. Well, exactly. You know, maybe when you know, Robert, when you start your live and you have to answer the questions, is this video suitable for children? I'm going to start clicking yeah. Right? I just won't drop any F-bombs. Family friendly, get the views. Well, you know I'm in. Sterling, you're in, right? That's what you're talking about? Shaving? You're gonna. I know I saw you. Oh, I didn't see you this morning. You weren't live this morning. When did I see you? Last night. I was trying to go to bed for Christ's sake, and you decided to go live. Good job, dickhead. So I had to watch, right? I had to watch her at least. I think I was in there for at least an hour. That's probably why I'm dragging ass today. This is all Sterling's fault, ladies and gentlemen. It's all Sterling's fault. But yeah, if you're willing to grow that out, you got 4 weeks, Sterling. Grow that out as far as you can, man. We'll do it like we did last year. That was awesome the way you did it last year, right? You sat out in the patio there and Red Lady hooked you up. Let's do that again, man. Let's do that again. That's fantastic. Mona Bomb, how are you, man? Hello all. That was the longest 5-minute wait to jump in. Subbed up now. Mona Bomb, I appreciate that, man. Thank you. Thank you very much. I do not know. I think I looked at you one time. I think I looked at you. Where did I see? I think you were in Hooligan. Either Hooligan or Buck. But I clicked to see if you had a channel, and I can't remember if you do or if you don't. if you've got a channel, and this goes for everybody in here, like Tolga, you know the deal. Everybody knows the deal. If you've got a channel, please throw your link up, or ask if you don't have a wrench, ask Tolga, and Tolga will put your channel link up for you. Okay, so if you've got one, don't be afraid to ask. We support it. It doesn't matter if you've got a bigger channel than us, smaller channel, I don't care. Put your channel, ask Tolga to put your channel link up and throw them up. It's a great way to get channels out there, to get people known. So I can't remember, Motobomb, I see about 7,000 different names a week, and I can't remember if I looked and saw if you had a channel or not. If you do, I apologize. They got to learn how to curse like a real man from somewhere. Thank you, Ryan. Thank you. My charity is Forgotten Angels. Yeah, I've got it. It's on, and that's going to be one of the 5, right? Like I said, we've got about 20, and we're narrowing it down to 5. And out of those 5, those are the ones you guys got to pick. Forgotten Angels is already one of them, right? So that's one. I'm going to tell you that up front now. The other 4, I'm not going to tell you, but I don't even really know yet because we haven't finished. But I know that Forgotten Angels is definitely going to be one of them. So Motobomb, yeah, you absolutely do have a channel. Fantastic, man. You like that? Hey, Josh, you like that? I wear Elvis about once a month. I break out the Elvis, go to the Elvis channel on Sirius, right? All day. That's all I've listened to all day today. Elvis. I got out of the truck and some guy did something. I went, oh yeah, thank you very much. I didn't even mean to do it, man. Talk about getting wrapped up. Yeah, that's a young Elvis. Look at that, eh? Damn, he was sexy, eh? You can say that about other men when it comes to Elvis. That's a good-looking cat there, man. Great to see you, Josh. Great to see you, brother. Thanks for hanging. Oh, yeah, Motobomb's over 18. There we go. Yorkshire kids can use foul language from 5 years old. They can say chickens. I walked right into that, didn't I, Robert? I walked right into that. Son of a bitch. Damn it. There's Sterling's link. Good job. And for God's sake, don't forget to use chickens for darts. There's T-Bone. So what was the tag? What was it? 39? No, what was it? 329 or what was it? Kamel put the time in. We started talking about T-Bone and see how long it took. We time-stamped it. What was the timestamp? Heart and stroke is on the list because it affects truck drivers. But because there's a Canadian heart and stroke and an American heart and stroke, we're not sure how we're going to do that. I don't want to have to divide 50% to one and 50% to the other. So I think what we're going to do is try to go like, okay, there's 5 charities. We'll do 3 U.S. because there's more U.S. people in here, and we'll do 2 Canadian. It doesn't matter. You guys get to pick it anyway, right? You guys get to pick it anyway. So that's kind of what I'm thinking there. But the Canadian Heart and Stroke, that's one that's dear to us as well because we are truck drivers, and it's one of those that, you know, truck drivers they drop dead from heart attacks and strokes and heart complications all the time. So cooked chickens for Brian. There you go. Thank you, Bob. Thank you, Bob. What's going on, bastard? Good to see you, bro. There's Dewana Gilliam's page. Definitely check her out. I enjoy her lives. T-Bone made it in 10 minutes, so it was time stamped for 10 minutes ago. That's not bad. That's not bad, you know? Bob just subbed to you, Dewana. There you go, baby. Dodie's page, she's an artist, yo. Actually, Dodie's not an artist. She's an artiste. Right? Let's put a little class into that. She's not an artist. She's an artiste of impeccable quality. She's an artiste of impeccable quality. That's about as sophisticated as you're going to see me get, let me tell you. I just hurt my brain doing that. Yeah, T-Bone timestamp was 3:29. He's here at 3:38. Damn it, T-Bone. I'm telling you. Yeah, I would, Josh, you know what? I was pretty sure that I did check him out. I can't remember who. It was either Hooligan or Buck. I think it was one of them. I have a wrench in both, so damn it, man, I can't remember. I can't remember where the hell I was today. Never mind what I was looking at like a couple of weeks ago, but I was sure I saw it. So anyway, good on you, Motobomb. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for coming in. I appreciate it. You throwing the sub. We will throw one back at you when I get out of here tonight. I will, we'll definitely go back and throw. I don't know. I might have already subbed to you. So, but I do appreciate it. Same with you, Josh. I appreciate it. Thank you. Cooking chickens for Brian. Attaboy, 2-4. See? That Eastern Canadian boy, he's got my back. He knows where the shit's at. He knows how to get free t-shirts. I said that, and the poor bastard actually paid for his. If you'd have waited another 2 weeks, I'd have given you one, but now we've given them all away. Wow, thanks, Tolga. Screw Tolga. I just sat here doing the artiste and humph. Did someone said excellent music? There you go. Definitely check that out, man. Music peoples. If you like a good southern rock, a twist of blues, a little bit of raw, a little bit of metal, done different ways, definitely, please, definitely check that out, okay? Josh Harris, G-Day and G-Day. JD and the Queens. Definitely check it out. You will not be disappointed. I am a picky music listener. And if I don't like it, I won't listen to it. And I've got no problem, every time they put something up, scanning through, clicking, and giving it a listen. I've gone back. Actually, I told him this too. He put one up. He did a Metallica Nothing Else Matters cover. And I listened to it 4 times in a row. And then did something else and came back and listened to it again. So definitely worth the listen. The March of Dimes, it's on the list. It hasn't made the 5 yet, but it's on the list. Hashtag Tolga for Dar. Careful, man. She might just take him up on that. I think she, now that she's heard his voice and she's seen his picture, she might be sitting there thinking a little bit of Turkish, I don't know, Sterling. Tolga might steal my girl. I might drop dead tomorrow, but until then, I'll continue to be drop dead gorgeous. Attaboy. You know what? You might as well swing it, because if you don't, nobody else will. Let it go. CM, good day, logistical engineers. What is going on, CM? Good to see you. Logistical engineers. I like that. I like the way that sounds. Anybody that wants to see the chickens? Never mind the chickens. T-Bone's got a good trucking channel there too. But if you want to see what all the fuss is about with the hashtag chickens for Dar, please definitely go check out Trucking with T-Bone. You will not be disappointed. I'm just taking shots at him because he takes fucking. The good thing about T-Bone, no, the bad thing about T-Bone, he takes shots at me in my live, in my chat. But then he does it to me on the phone too, right? So, what is it, Bob? What's with this talk in your deepest voice? If I do anything like that and I see a voice clip or a short or something with me doing something stupid, I will hunt you. Well, you weren't here. You weren't here. You got in after the timestamp was done. You better kick up your game there, Buck. Don't bullshit me and tell me, oh, I'm too busy working and driving and da-da-da-da-da. That's horseshit. That's horseshit. We all know what you do. You just go out to your place, you drive around in circles all day and do these lives, and no, everybody knows you don't work. I'm too kind. Well, for the amount of money, Dodie, you paid me to say that, I had to say it. Oh, people weren't supposed to know that, eh? There's some good British driving there. Anybody wants to see why they're driving on the wrong side of the road, please definitely go check out Tyke Trucking. That's my boy Robert. Long time subscriber of our channel. Long time friend of mine. Long time buddy. Long time had my back. Go check him out. You'll see why. He's a hell of a man. Motobomb, much gratitude. Stellar crowd. No problem, man. No problem. Get me a hoodie. I tell you what, dude, you've damn near earned it. You've damn near earned it. You know what? Let me look at that. Let me look at that. Although, hold on a second. I've got a hoodie, and I'm not impressed. I've had this hoodie a year. Now, mind you, I work with the hoodie on, and but it's starting to come apart. I think, you know what, I'll be honest with you, 2-4, I'd almost rather wait because we're maybe looking at switching out of that to another and maybe looking at doing it a different way. Because A, I don't like the prices they charge you guys, and B, I think I can get better quality. So if you want to just hold off a bit on that, I might be able to hook you up with even a better hoodie than what you could get off the channel now. So, can beautiful ladies drive huge trucks? Go ahead and ask her. Trucking along with Kiersey. Go ahead and ask her. I dare you to fucking cross her. An ex-U.S. postal worker, now a truck driver? Come on, Sterling, even you wouldn't do that. I toke with a cigar. I'm wearing my Wheelburner shirt. Wholesome nude, be damned. Oh my God. Molly Hatchet. I'm showing my age. Love Molly Hatchet. Flirting with disaster all day long, man. No faster way to get a speeding ticket than to play that song loud with a fast car. Even not in. You don't even need a fast car. You could be driving your truck, right? Driving your truck and Flirting with Disaster comes on. Next thing you know, you're doing 85 mile an hour in a 50 zone. I can't help myself. I love the way Tolga's setting these up, eh? I love the way Tolga's setting these up. He has a sexy motorcycle and a huge metal truck. Truck, mate. Go check him out. That would be Buck Brown. I sub to you too, 2-4 and Sterling. There you go. If you want some high quality conversation with the same level of content, go check out Sterling Wheel. I don't know about that. I'm not sure about Sterling Wheel. I think everybody should just go over there that's already subbed and just unsubscribe. And the next time he goes live, thumbs down, thumbs down, thumbs down, thumbs down, thumbs down. Unlike. Check out our beautiful trucker. Go check out our beautiful trucker ever, Shannon Thomas. Shannon Thomas Trucking, definitely. She's a very good friend of mine. I wholly endorse her channel and her as a driver and business owner. You want to know how it's done in this day and age? Go look at Shannon. Well, Brian, we can commiserate and love each other when our dar has gone. There you go, right? There you go, Robert. There you go. Fun fact, all donations to Forgotten Angels go straight to them. Not $1 hits the first branch on its way down. That's good to know. Well, just so you know, okay? Of the 5 that we pick, we're going to put up, we're also going to do a complete write-up on each charity. So you guys know what the charity is all about, right? And Dar and I will both vet the charities. Like, I don't need to vet Forgotten Angels. I know who they are. I don't need to vet the Heart and Stroke Foundation, but if there's anything there that, you know, I don't want to give any money to a charity where that has a CEO making $200,000 a year. That's bullshit. That won't happen. So we have to be careful about what we're putting out there, because like Buck just said, I want as much money. You know, I understand a lot of these charities, they do have certain expenses that have to be covered. That's just, there's nothing you can do about that. But after those expenses are met, everything else has to go to what it's supposed to go to. And we're going to try to do that. Hello from Iowa. Okay, we were just talking about that. And I was thinking about you because you told us yesterday you were going to be out there. They got some pretty nasty shit last night or yesterday. And maybe even this morning. Obviously, you're here, so you didn't get sucked up by a tornado. So you're okay, eh? Are you folks curious about what is the void means? Go check this channel about absolutely nothing. That's our one and only Tolga boy. Go check him out. Forgotten Angels is legendary. I am very much liking this charity. Buck brought that charity to my attention months ago, and then Sterling brought it to my attention again recently, and so has Buck. So believe me, we've looked and we've checked. I'm really, really, really liking this charity. And if it was up to me, I'll be honest with you, if it was 100% up to me, and I'm not saying this and I don't want this to sway the vote anyway, but if it was up to me 100%, and I was just going, okay, I'm going to take these and I'm going to pick the one I want, I think it would probably be between Forgotten Angels, possibly, well, you see, I'd like to do the St. Christopher's, but we did them last year because that was an excellent charity. That was another one like Forgotten Angels where the money goes right to it. I think there's two for sure that I would say, yeah, but Forgotten Angels would be probably my top pick. It really would. Now, again, I'm not saying that as I don't want to sway anybody. You guys are going to vote. You guys vote the way you want, and the winner is going to win. The poll is going to be up there, so it's not like I can sway it anyway. You guys will see the numbers as it's happening, as the votes are going in, so. Yeah, he's not bad, eh? He's all right for a bloke. Not bad for a northern bastard, I tell you. Another fun fact, I'm in the city where the Dixie Mafia began. Memphis? Where are you, down in Memphis? Hold on loosely. Oh man, not when you're on this, not when you're hanging around this channel. You better hang on tight. West Side German Shepherd Rescue. Well, Freeway, I told everybody is free to put whatever charity you want, but email it to me. Even putting it in here, dude, I'm going to forget. Right? And I'm not going to start writing down every one that you guys put in the chat here. I'm just, email it to me. wheelburnerexpress@gmail.com. I will take every single one of them seriously, right? No bullshit here. I will take every single one of them seriously, but email them to me. That way, Dar and I have them and we can just print it out and go. Hit the liker and left some sarcasm. Nah, comment. I seen 5 trucks on their sides. Most had some crazy winds. Prayers to all the drivers. That's what we were saying. Hopefully everybody got out. You know, hopefully everybody got out alive. That would suck to hear that somebody lost their life because of that. Believe me, doing this job as long as I've done it, we've all lost friends out here, So even if you don't know the person, you hear about a driver here that lost his life due to something like that, it still hits you right here. It's reversed in my camera. I went like that, but it's over here. I don't actually, sometimes I wonder if I have a heart at all, so. It's the only link on my channel. What, the Forgotten Angels? There you go. There you go. Phoenix City, Alabama. That's where the Dixie Mafia was started. It's no wonder they didn't do very well. What up, man? I'm late. Dylan, it's all right to be late. It's all right. Just send in your note from your teacher. Let us know why you're late. You're good. Fast Eddie, 53, baby. What's happening with you, brother? Good to see you. I'm just making a mess here. You see the ash just falling off this bitch? It's because I'm actually smoking it tonight. I'm not just letting them burn. Yes, you are late. John Parker, a fine channel member. Appreciate that, John. Good to see you, my bro. What do y'all, what 2-4, what are you doing? You're going to make me talk like them too now? What y'all think of a Screaming Eagle clutch pack? I am not, I can't have I don't have an opinion on that. I don't know. You know who would probably know about something like that? It would either be Buck or Sterling. I think it would be Buck or Sterling. So if either of them, Buck or Sterling, if you heard what I said, or what 2-4 is asking, if you've got an opinion on a Screaming Eagle clutch, throw it up there. Working to make that money. Well, let me tell you something, son. This day and age, Dylan, you can always make more money. You can never get back time. Just something to think about. Just something to think about. You know? Spend your time with your friends and family. Or actually your family, then your friends. And then go make your money. Then go make your money. And we're your friends and family. So where the fuck have you been? And if you're out there making so much bank, where's mine? Where's mine? I like it. I like it a lot. Okay, so Buck is saying yes. That's a thumbs up. Thumbs up. That's a thumbs up from Buck on the Screaming Eagle clutch. Okay. Now, Buck, in less than 200 words, can you tell us what it is that you like about it? Why? Actually, Buck will need 4 paragraphs. Never mind. I forgot I forgot who I was talking to there for a minute. No wonder. Hold on here. There we go. Wish me luck. I'm getting on a plane on June 10th in Birmingham, Alabama to go back to Texas. Why are you flying? Damn it, from the amount of time it would take you to drive to the airport, park your car, or if you take an Uber or a taxi, go through all the shit, get on the plane, depart, fly, land, you know, all that kind of... Christ, man, you could probably drive. You could probably drive. Isn't there carbon tax on cigars? There, you know what? Any day now. Dave, any day now there will be a carbon tax on... There's going to be a carbon tax on the amount of fucking CO2 emissions coming out of my big mouth. Right? Because I talk more than anybody else I know. Trudeau is going to look at me and go, wait a minute. That guy right there. They're going to carbon tax the hell out of me. I'm telling you right now. Positive and solid disc engagement. All right, there you go. Gotta go, guys. See ya. Love you. Bye, Bright. See ya, Dodie. Thanks, baby, for hanging out. Great channel. If I need help, I know where you are. I'll call you. What's going on, David Edwards? You swinging loose tonight or what? Y'all good? But anyways, just wanted to stop by and see what y'all are up to. I got to get back to work. Oh, okay. So you're at work. All right. You're excused then. Sweet. Okay. Thanks, Buck. That's what I'm getting at the dealer for $330 Canadian. So what's that? About $275 American. $275 American. That sound about right, Buck? $275, $250. You see, I won't have to worry about that. I won't have to worry about that because my bike will be Japanese. They don't ever have to replace the clutches on those bikes. Not like the Harleys. Harleys. The Harley. It's a rolls canardly. Rolls down one hill, can canardly get up the other. I was watching a video and he said that the DOT can call you anytime for a drug test and you have to do that drug test in under 2 hours. By the way, he was American. Well, I don't know if they're that strict. Like for example, here, like in Canada, the DOT, or we call it the MTO, Ministry of Transportation, they can pull my number, but then they have to contact my company. Right? My company will then contact me, like the company I'm leased onto. They will then call me, and then I have 24 hours, depending on where I am, right? If I'm in the U.S., I have 24 hours from the time I get back into Canada to report to one of, I think in this area here, there's one of 3 different centers where I would have to check into, but it's not 2 hours. That's impossible. That's impossible. Like, you know how big the United States is? Like, you could be 26 hours away from the nearest testing facility. That'd be impossible. So, I don't think it's 2 hours. I think somebody was exaggerating. That's an awesome price, but does it include installation? I don't know. You'd have to ask him. Hardly turning Japanese. Well, I ain't turning Japanese, but I'll be riding Japanese. Don't get me wrong. I like Harleys. Love them. They're great to look at. I've had them. I've owned 2 of them in my life. But I'm going with the Boulevard, or I'm going with the Vulcan, man. Whichever one I can get at the best price with the least amount of mileage on it and the least wear and tear on it. That's the one I'm taking. I might somewhere down the line pick up a little Sportster or something like that to play around on. Then fine, I can do that. But now, hardly doing some. Doing some. I am an angry midget currently. Woo! What are you usually? If you're currently an angry midget, what are you usually? No install, I do that myself. Okay, so $275 or $350. You do the install. That's a good price according to Buck. Good on you, man. Chris A, good hot afternoon. What's cooking? Well, right now, brother, I'm cooking. It's 90 something fucking degrees where I'm at right now in the yard here, and it is toasty. It is toasty. I've got, like, if you put your hands on my curtain, right? I've got the curtains drawn on this side. If you put because the sun is right here, coming in here. So I've got this all blocked off. If you put your hand on this curtain, like, you could cook an egg on there. Good to see you, though, Chris. Thanks for hanging, bruh. I heard that, Brian. Harley. Who wants to guess what just happened? Phone over to grab the phone off the dash, jump in the back, and hold it up to the vent to get it to work again. So hold on 1 second. We're going to do this live, but I'm going to do it from back here. Hold on. I just put it in a stand. I've got a stand. Hold on. Let's get it centered there. Yeah, the phone overheated. Sorry. I thought it was tucked in behind. Does it sound okay? You guys okay with this? Or do you want me to put I probably put my headset on if you want. If the headset sounds better. Brian and his phone both are now snow Mexicans. Sneaky snowbacks. Sneaky snowbacks is what I call it, eh? Yeah, the stream is back. Sorry, guys. We overheated, man. I actually had to... I've also got it, I've got one of the otter boxes, like the fucking thing, so it, like, literally insulates it as well, so... If it's better like this, man, I'll do it like this. If you want me to put the headset on for sound, I'll put the headset on, but it doesn't matter to me. I don't have to listen to me. You do. But now I need an ashtray. Son of a... See what you're doing to me here, guys? Come on now. There we go. All right, David, you got to roll out. Thanks for hanging. Appreciate that. Again, guys, sorry about this. Obviously I got to sit back here. Look at my face. It's actually red from the heat. Like I've got my EPU here. I've got this thing blasting full blast right now. And it's not like grossly hot in here, but it's uncomfortable. Like it's a little bit sticky. Whew. Anybody who wants to come in and take over, go for it. Oh, dude, yeah. Well, I got the, you guys have seen what color my truck is, right? It's that dark, like navy blue, dark blue. I guarantee you, if I cracked an egg on my hood right now, it would cook. It would fry. No problem. It would definitely cook. But for the heat I can handle. It's the humidity, right? It's the damn humidity right now. It's ridiculous here. You guys talk about humidity in the States because you guys get even hotter weather than we get here. I'm telling you, the fucking humidity up here, you can cut it with a knife. It's bad. Yeah, well, it's cooking my Canadian bacon right now is what it's doing, Robert. Doorman will take over. Well, Bob, step right up. Come on in. Take over, buddy. I feel like I'm smoking a joint. Just getting the last piece off it, right? Here we go. That one's done. Well, Chris, I don't know if I agree with that. Right? I don't know if I agree with, I don't like the snow. Okay? I don't like the snow. Don't get me wrong. But I don't mind the cold. Because when you're cold, right, Chris, when you're cold, you can put something on and warm up. But once you get to like 90 degrees and you're hot, you can strip down naked. You're still hot. Like, unless you've got like 10 little geisha girls standing there fanning you or something like that. Once you're hot, you're hot. You can get naked if you want, but you're still cooking. At least if you're cold, you can put something on and warm up. Southern Ontario beer chugging champion. Right here. Used to be. Not anymore. Still got it though. Still got it. So, what else we got going on? We got ingots for the rest of the week. That's good. We got some more videos we're gonna start making. I love you, Dewana. You are awesome. That's fantastic. That's fantastic. I'm not even gonna try. I'm not even gonna say that. I'm just gonna look at it and smile. Right? I'm just gonna look at it and smile. How's your new rig shopping going on? Well, to be honest with you, right now we've put everything on pause for rig shopping, for truck shopping. I've decided for now we're gonna hold on to this here for about another 5 months, maybe 6 depending. Okay, but we're gonna hang on to this for about another 5 months minimum, and then we're gonna be making some changes. Obviously, most of you guys know we're moving, right? So we're moving, and with that move, shortly thereafter that move, there's going to be some changes, and one of the changes might be the type of trucking I'm doing. I'm still going to be trucking, but the type of trucking I'm doing would require a different kind of truck. And I'm not telling you what it is. I'm not letting that cat out of the bag. We're holding that close to the chest. But you guys are, I think you guys are going to like it. See what you started, Dewana? You asked for it. You asked for it, right? Robert, Tyke Trucking, Dewana, Sticky, I'm not even, forget it. Dewana, you asked for it. Shameless plug for the ladies. I am single and looking to tingle. Yeah, well, unfortunately with most ladies today, before you can get some tingle, tingle, you better have something that jingles, right? So if you've got the jingle, then you might get the tingle. Buck has a truck and likes to fuck. There's a lot of words that rhyme with buck, right? Oh shit, never mind. Yeah, so what I was saying, see what you guys take me like right off. What was I saying? Yeah, so different type of trucking. But I think you guys are gonna love it. Right? It's really cool. Really, really cool. And I will have no limitations on what I can do with YouTube. Zero. None. Zilch. Nada. Okay? So just know that. Just know that. We've been down that rhyming road. Yeah, I know, Buck. We're not going down that. You and when after we finish that, then there's Buck and his coded messages, for Christ's sake. I thought I was gonna have to go to work for the NSA to figure out that one riddle that he had at me. I ain't the sharpest knife in the drawer, you know. Come on. You gave hints before on the type of truck, did I? T-Dot Trucking, what, you moving to, yeah, we're moving to Alberta. Or the house, most of the house is moving to Alberta. Actually, everybody that lives in our house is moving to Alberta. I'll be staying here for a while, right? A while. But it's cold there, but they don't get as much snow. They don't pay as much tax. They're much more comfortable with the government that's running that province. There's a whole shit ton of reasons why to move to Alberta. That, and I can retire before I'm 126. Right? Before I'm 126 years old. And believe me, I will make 126. before we get to 126, I can retire in Alberta. If I stay here, I got to work. I would have to work probably another 5 years longer if I stay here than if I move to Alberta. Man, I fucking trying to climb a tree. What the hell was that? Man, I fucking trying to climb a tree, and it's pretty fucking fun. Man, sometimes, Bob, I wonder if you're right in the head. I wonder. Give me 40 minutes and I'll turn her from upside down. Yeah. Brian is going to do hot shot. Hot shot's a lot of work, man. Hot shotting's a lot of work. Don't know if I'm really up to doing hot shot. A lot of tight schedules, good money, good money, very tight schedules, and a lot of work, a lot of physical work. So if it's what I think it is, I got a 2023 with a 30-foot trailer. Well, you're thinking hot shotting. You guys are going to have to wait and see. Just know that I'm not leaving one career to go work harder in another one, okay? Just think that. Don't hate Dougie. Dougie is the leader of the Ontario Conservative Party, but he's more liberal than he's conservative. I liked his brother Rob, who had a wicked crack addiction, hung out with hookers, partied in strip joints, but at least he fucking ran the province right. I don't care what the man does in his off time, but at least do your job, and he did. Dougie, not so much. The only thing I'll give Dougie Ford credit for is that when COVID hit, he did step up. He did step up. He made sure that a lot of the people in his province were taken care of. A lot better than Trudeau, who's supposed to run the whole country, right? I'll give Dougie full points on that. I don't hate Doug. Dump trucking? No. Not going to drive a dump truck. You find those Loaves cigars? I did, Chaos. I did. I actually bought 2. I should have made a video about it. They had them at the Loaves in K-Pac, and they had them at the Loaves in what is it? It's on the 24, just west of Toledo. What town, or not just west of Toledo, sorry, just east of Indianapolis. Right? When you come off the ring road and you get back onto the 24. And both of them had them. I'll be honest with you, they were horrible. They were horrible. Right? They are probably a brand, like they're a no-name brand that I've ever heard of. They had no information on them, and I didn't really Google them. And they were gross. I think some of that might be that they might have been stale, right? They were in a humidor, but I looked at the pyrometer on the humidor, and it was at like 61%. So I think they were stale, and that might be the problem on that. I remember I was talking about mine, and you said you were looking at a 24 or a 25 dually. I am looking at one anyway. That doesn't mean I'm going hot shotting, only because I want one. Tanker yanker? Nope. We're not yanking tanks. Nope. Not doing that. That would be like starting a new career, right? This is going to be something that I'm already familiar with, already got my hand on, that I know I can move from doing what I'm doing here with flatbeds to doing that. So I'm not learning a new career. I don't mean to sound stupid, but I'm too old to be learning to start up tanking or to be doing that kind of shit. Mikey Campbell did it, and I don't know how the hell he did it because he's the same age as I am. I think he's a year younger than me, and my hat's off to him, but I couldn't do it at this age, learning a new one. So Rob was a real gangster, walked into Jane and Finch without no security. I know, eh? He actually, I don't know if you guys heard that or if you ever heard the story, but you know where the Jane Finch Mall is? So him and his entourage rolled into the Jane Finch Mall unannounced. No police escort, no security, nothing. There had to be at least half a dozen stolen cars with guys sitting on the hoods. It was the middle of summer, sitting on the hoods, just sitting around shooting the shit. And Rob walks up to them and starts talking to them. Hey, why do you guys do this? Hey, what's this? And he's going like, you guys aren't in any trouble. I don't care. I'm just asking some questions here to help run my province better. The guy rolls into the Jane Finch corridor unescorted. Those are balls, man. Especially for a short, chubby white guy. I'm voting Biden again. Prefer to be on the winning team. Oh, so you voted Biden the first time. Shame on you. Sterling woke up and voted chose violence today. Okay, so you want just me? What? What? I don't understand, Chaos. Sorry. That's his default setting. Yeah, that's Sterling's default setting. Yeah. What is better, snowboard or snowmobile? I would say snowmobiling. I've tried snowboarding. My daughter, I got a daughter that she could actually do it competitively. She's so good at it. She snowboards like Jasper, Banff, Blackcomb, a lot of she's done like a lot of the Lake Placid, Colorado. Like she's done a lot of the mountains. She's even done them in Europe. Like that's how good she snowboards. I tried it for 5 minutes, man. Strapped my feet into that thing. I couldn't make it right. Nothing I could do to make that right. RGN? No, I've already done RGN Freeway. I did RGN for a few years. Nope. But I would go back to RGN if the market was to change again. Right now, the market for the RGN, the oversized, heavy haul, all that kind of shit, it's not there right now. Like if all you're hauling is an RGN, you're doing a lot of running around empty. Yes, you're paid well, but you're still running around a lot more empty. Dealership said OEM clutch was $457, so upgrade cheaper. Blew me away. There you go. Bog-eyed, good to see you, brother. UK is having a general election in July. So when you say general election, does that mean like for your prime minister, like your top, like the change parties, or to the election is for the parties for the prime minister, the top? No, it wasn't organized. It wasn't. They were gross. They were gross. Now, don't get me wrong. I was honest. I gave them an honest swing. I took an honest shot at it. I tried to. I bought two different because I think they had 4 different blends in there. So I grabbed I grabbed 2 out of the 4 to try them, and they were both bad. They were both. I can't even remember the name on them. It was some goofy fucking name that I've never heard before. Okay, he's becoming a ripper. Yeah. Hauling sandboxes out of the oil field? Woo! The whole government party. Okay. Translation for Dewana to Brian. It's about to rain. Vote for the tyke. Hey, Robert, if I was in England, and I was a citizen, I'd vote for you. I would. I think that's what more governments need. More no nonsense, beat around the bush, PC, watch my language, make everything proper. It needs more people that are like you, like me, that just won't put up with bullshit, party bureaucracy, and bullshit like that. If you can find people like that and get them in power, you'd be much better off. Unfortunately, I'm going to say about 90%, maybe 85% of politicians are career politicians, right? They went to university. Most of them became lawyers or business degrees of some degree or another, and then went into politics, and they're career politicians. And those are the assholes that are too busy. When they win an election, they win a spot, whether it be at the municipal level, provincial level, or the federal level. Once they get their position, they're too busy. Forget it. Well, they make all the promises to get there, but as soon as they get there, the promises go out the window because they're too busy trying to figure out how to hang on to their jobs for the next election 4 years later. Fuck all that. Screw all that. You know what? Vote for the guy that's going to take care of business, to take care of the people, take care of the country, or the province if it's a provincial election, but if it's a state or a federal election. How these assholes, like, look at Biden. That asshole's been in fucking in government before I was born. I was born in '69. That asshole probably had his first position in the government, right? He had a government job before I was born, for crying out loud. I don't know that for a fact, but I'm basing it on the fact that the man is older than fucking dirt, and I'm not. Vote for Biden like I did a bunch of times. Yeah. Good idea. I could still be a trucker and run my country better than those arseholes. Robert, I don't doubt it. So could I. And you want to hear something funny? When I was in my senior year of high school in Ontario, in Canada, in Ontario here, they give you... it's like an aptitude test, right? It's a massive test. There's like hundreds of questions. And then from this test, the education board and the universities go through the results, and I guess there's certain numbers and this and that. But basically, it gives them an idea of what career path this person is most likely to take or would be successful in. You know where they thought I was going? Now, remember, I was like 17 and a half years old, but they had me pegged for a career in politics. I would have been in if I had followed what that was saying, I would have been in politics. They had me career pegged to be a career politician, or at least a politician. I don't know. It's never too late. It's never too late. I might just go, I might give up, say, fuck this, I've had enough. I give up trucking, right? And go into politics. You got to start at a low, you got to start at a municipal level and, kind of work your way up. And I don't have enough years left to live to work my way up. But even on a municipal level, I'm telling you right now, all the politicians that live around my place, dude, they're crooked as shit. They are crooked as shit. All of them are bought and paid for. Every single one of them. I don't need to be bought and paid for. I got my own money. I'm not saying I'm Trump. That's not what I'm saying. But I don't need to be bought and paid for. I can do my goddamn job. I don't need your bribe money to get me to do what you want. I don't need your money. Just had to stir the pot, Sterling Will. Yeah, see what he did? What an asshole. A self-lubricating asshole. Well, A lot of the politicians today as well. You got to remember, once you get to senator level and governor level and that kind of shit, most of those guys are powerless. They really are. Okay, the staffers that work for them usually have more power than them. I bet you didn't know that. And I want you to think about that, especially in the U.S. You guys have all these 7 million fucking senators running around. Most of the staffers that work for these men and women usually have more power and more say and more influence in the political world than the actual senator does himself. You know, it's a good indication as to what kind of fucking government official you've got. When you look at the guy, look at his net worth before he came into power or got into politics, and then look at his net worth after. Because I know the Prime Minister of Canada only makes $230,000. How is this cocksucker came in with making $230,000? Now, our Prime Minister had a trust fund beforehand, but his trust fund did grow to fucking $20 million, and the whole time he's been in power. You look at Biden, look at Harris, look at all these melon heads. Every single one of them. They came in down here. They had a couple $1 million maybe, but they came in down here. They're going out way up here. Okay? Way up there. Like off the screen up. See up there? You can't fucking see up there. That's where they are. It's probably the same in England. Tyke, am I right? It's probably the same. Bogeyed, am I right? They never told me to become anything, so now I'm a trucker. Well, kind of same with me. I kind of went the other way. Tolga, do me a favor though. Throw up Chaos's link. Wheelburner 2025, dude. If I thought that something could be done, I'd probably take a swing at it. Because I can tell you right now, all the politicians on the municipal level, especially in the regions where I live, if they want to go toe to toe with me on the problems and the issues of our communities, I could stand up at that podium and go toe to toe and embarrass the shit out of them. I wouldn't even have to say anything. All I have to do is let them start talking and then rebut everything that they're fucking saying and ask why, and just let them destroy themselves. That's not hard to do. I'm actually really good at that. I have a prediction. One day we'll see Bo Duke running for a political position at some level. Nothing would surprise me. See you again, Mr. Tolga. Niai, good to see you. Peace out. I think you're leaving. PM, Brian. Dude, nobody's going to vote for me as the PM. You got to work, like you got to be an MP. Then you got to be an MPP. Then you got to be a fucking mayor, right? I got no desire to be a mayor of a city or a town or nothing like that. But then you got to be a mayor. Then you got to be a premier. You know how many years it takes to do that? I'm 54. I'd have to live to be 108 to do that. Buddy East Coast. Hey, everyone. What's going on? Buddy East Coast, good to see you, brother. I don't remember seeing you in here before. Cool name, though. Love the name. You're rocking the handle on that one, bro. Biden is only worth 10 million, if you believe that. Yeah, that's what's declared. Check the offshore account, Sterling. Whoa! What I've been missing in here. Blanket, hello. All hi, Wheelburner. Janet, good to see you. We are trashing the politicians. We are trashing the political world, and we're all in agreement. Well, most of us are in agreement that I could do a better job. Well, in Canada for the Canadian Prime Minister, but one way or the other, I can do a better job than that asshat. I can do a better job than the asshat before that, because like I said, All of these guys, with the exception of Trudeau. Trudeau was not a career politician, but all of these guys were career politicians. Not this cowboy. Not this cowboy. And as much as I hate to say this, because I'm not a big Trump fan, but part of the reason it scared everybody so badly, all the politicians down there, is because this guy wasn't a career politician. He couldn't be bought. He couldn't be swayed. He ran the country like a business instead of a political forum, right? If you run the country as a business, you'll do much better. And that's what he tried to do to the best of his ability. Did he fuck some shit up? Hell yeah. Did he say some shit he didn't need to say? Absolutely. Did he get himself in the hot water? Yeah, but to me, if I was an American, I wouldn't look at, I would look at that. But would I look at what he did, running the country like a business instead of a fucking, like a political forum? Yeah. I'd say he did better. I'd say Trump did a better job than anybody else. Everybody else was a close second, maybe. England is in a really weird shape now politically. I'm not going to dig the topic too much there, but there is some extraordinary stuff happening in the same area. I don't know. Wheelburner for mayor. You know what? I don't know if I want to be a mayor, right? I'm not sure if I want to be a mayor. Jenna, you didn't know I'm Canadian? You didn't know I was Canadian? You thought I was an American? I take that as a compliment. I got you fooled to think that I'm an American, but no, I'm a Canadian. I'm a sneaky snowback, man. I have to sneak into your country at least twice, 3 times a day. To get into politics, Fidel Castro has to fuck your mom. My mom's up for that. My mom's up for that. She's 78 years old, 77 years old, but if Castro wants to take a run at her, whatever. Jana, can I help? Oh yeah, I'll take all the help I can get. What I want, or what I would stack my party with, is no nonsense bullshit. There will be absolutely no pandering to the PC where everything's got to be politically correct. Watch what you say. All that, fuck, that's out the window. If I hurt your feelings, they're your feelings. Like when I'm talking politics. If I hurt your feelings, they're your feelings. And if I really hurt your feelings, it's probably because I'm saying something that you don't want to fucking know, or you're hiding. So fuck you. Now, mind you, I wouldn't stand there on the podium and go, fuck you. I would clean it up a little bit. But to know the process, does that mean you've once considered it? Yes. Yeah, I have. I have a very good business mind. I don't tolerate bullshit. I just don't have it in my life, which means I wouldn't have it for my country or my province if I was like at a provincial level, or even as at an MP level where it's municipal. I would not have it. There's no room for it. There's no room for it. And that is what we need to do. You're absolutely right. Bog-eyed, you're right. It doesn't matter where in the world, they're all the same. And you guys have heard me say this before, when you vote for politicians. You never, ever, 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 did I say ever? Ever. You don't ever vote for the politician you like the most. You vote for the politician you dislike the least. You find the fucker that's going to do the least amount of damage, because they're all going to lie to you. Who lies and at what level, it's going to be different by party to party, person to person. They're all going to lie to you. They're all going to screw shit up. Who's going to do the least amount of damage? And that's who you vote for. Unfortunately, when it's come to that in this world. It truly has. It has come to that in this world where my parents' generation, when they were voting for politicians were actually trying to do something and do good and this and that. And I'm not going to say they were honest. They weren't. Not even back in the 50s and 60s and 70s. They weren't. But they were a lot better then than they are now, right? So they would vote for the politician that had the best platform, that was saying all the right things and that was fooling the mass majority. Now, no. Now you don't do that. You vote for the one that you dislike the least. You go, he's a dick. I don't like him. I can't tolerate him. He's a dick. I can't tolerate him. He's lying, cheating, stealing. He's got 2 girlfriends on the side with his wife, and he beats his kids. Nope. Well, he's an asshole, but at least I can tolerate him. That's who you vote for. That's who you vote for. Bye, I'm taking my kids to the park. Bob, have a blast doing it. Be safe. Trump isn't Jesus. People need to learn that and go back to fucking church. Nobody said he was Jesus, and he's never said he was. And don't get me wrong, Sterling, I'm not tooting the man's horn, right? I'm not saying that he is the end-all, be-all, and he was the greatest thing in the world. I'm not. But from a political aspect of what he did and what he had to undo and what he was able to accomplish, I think he did better than Biden has ever done. That's all. I'm not saying I like him or I would vote for him. If there's an election coming up, I would weigh all the parties. I would weigh all the candidates. I would weigh it all out, right? I'm not just going to go, Trump's my boy. That would be stupid. Mayor is good. Local politics is important. I agree with that. But just remember, shit rolls downhill. So when it starts at the federal level, by the time it gets down to the mayors, they got their fucking hands full because they've been shit on so much. Trump is love, Trump is life. I have an issue with our rewritten, revised Bible, written physically through a man one day. Damn, 200 people left. That's okay. They didn't know what they were listening to. I don't know how I feel about the Bible, be honest with you. I've never honestly read the whole thing from cover to cover. I haven't. I'll be honest with you. I've never done that. But do I believe in God or our Savior Jesus Christ and the Bible and like all of that? Do I believe in that? No, I don't. Do I have a spiritual and a belief in God, a God of my understanding? Yes, I do. But is it that? No. For all I know, if you look at the Bible and the way it's laid out in the Bible, for all you know, that was written by 10 guys and they were nothing but a bunch of short stories. Then some like-minded guy came along and put them all together and said, hey, we'll start worshiping. Who fucking knows? We don't know. Nobody knows, right? Nobody knows. There's a difference between faith and belief, right? I can believe in something but have absolutely no faith in it. I can't have faith unless I believe in it, right? You can believe that God will help you, but you can have no faith in God to do it. And that bothers me. And the other thing that bothers me is the Bible is there to scare me, right? The Bible is there to scare me. There's more in the Bible telling me that if I don't do this, I'm going to go to hell. I'm going to be damned. I'm going to be in damnation. There's more of that than there is telling me what's good about me or good about God or good about the world. It just didn't sit right with me, and I couldn't grasp it when I needed to find that spiritual level for myself, or I needed that level of spirituality, or when I needed to find the power, the power greater than myself. So, Bible, short stories, interesting, maybe mildly entertaining. If it's your thing, don't get me wrong, I don't want to insult anybody in here. If it's your thing, it's your thing. Please feel free to feel any way you want about that. I'm just telling you, this is just the way I feel about it. It doesn't make me any less a person. It doesn't make me any better a person. And it doesn't make you any less or better a person in my eyes. So I still love all of yous anyway. Except for you, Robert. Or a good woman. If she has the top bollocks, I'd vote for her too. I got no problem, man or woman. Man or woman. Fuck, I don't care. If you as a woman, you can go in there and you can cut through all the bullshit, knock out all the PC bullshit, and start kicking some ass and getting shit done. As a woman, fuck, you got my vote. I don't give a damn I don't give a fuck if you're a midget tranny. Right? If you can do the job, I'll vote for you. I don't know where I got midget tranny from. That just popped out of nowhere. I don't know. Well, Jenny, you could be right. You know what? You could be right. It's one of those things. I don't know. But why? Because there was never anybody there that's here to tell us, oh, I saw it with my own eyes. And in order for me to believe what the Bible is telling me, I have to believe in it and then have faith in it. Well, I can't have faith in it because it can't be proven to me. And I know a million Bible thumpers are going to go, well, it is, there's proof in this, there's proof in that. Fine, you guys got your version of the Bible. The Bible is just an interpretation. You talk to 700,000 people about the Bible, you'll get 699,000 different interpretations of that Bible. So that's why I don't trust the whole thing. Oh, there you go. Hey, I'm back, boy. Brandy, good to see you. Well, I'm still here. And as usual, I'm smoking a cigar and my mouth is flapping. So, do you die? Romans 5. Do I die? Of course I die. When my time is done here, whether it be today, tomorrow, next week, next month, or 30 years from now, when I die, I die. On paperwork, when they ask about your religion, I put biker. You know what? In Canada, they can't ask. They don't ask. As far as I know. Buck, I don't know what that, I can't look at that while I'm live right now. I'll have to look at it while I'm... And if I ever filled out a government form for any reason and they asked me my religion, I just leave it blank. It's none of their fucking business. It is religion and politics don't mix. They should never, ever, ever be in the same breath. Okay? And unfortunately, in our schools in Canada, the politicians have decided, you know, what can and cannot be about religion. They've dabbled in the religion business, right? Or the God aspect. That's a big fucking no-no in my book. Politics, deal with politics. Religion, deal with religion. Don't fucking mix the two of them. Just like the priests or the ministers or the whatever, they have no business dabbling in local politics or any kind of politics. Stick to your lane, man. Politicians, stick to your fucking lane. People of faith or religious priests and all them, stick to your lane. Brandy, I know you've said it 14 times now. You're back. Thank God, Brandy, you're back. There you go. How's that? Hallelujah. Praise the Lord. I don't mean a word of that. I mind. You mind what? You mind what part? All of it? Any of it? Some of it? None of it? I'm just playing. I'm Texas. We don't pee anymore. We don't piss anymore. We don't what? We don't PC anymore. Bailey, why? Why what? And when it comes all down, when it comes all down to it, the Bible, my biggest thing on not trusting the whole thing is like them taking pages in there that they want us to see and removing pages they don't, that they, out of it. You know what? Maybe they do. Maybe they don't. I don't know. You know why? I don't care. I don't concern myself with it. Zero fucks given. I don't care if they put pages in, rewrite them, take them out, fucking throw them in the garbage. I don't care. It doesn't affect me either way. And when it comes to politics, it shouldn't affect them either. I don't want us to see. That's why I don't trust it. There you go. The things that start wars: politics, religion, oil, and greed. Well, you got them, and you got the right ones, just in the wrong order, right? Religion, oil, politics, and greed. But you got them all in there, bug-eyed. You got them all, just the wrong order. They should only ask if your job require you to die for your country, so they can give you the rights or whatever. You know what, Ryan? Okay, I agree, but I'm not signing up for the Canadian or U.S. military. And as a truck driver, doing what I do, or if you're a warehouse worker, you're working at McDonald's, you're making sandwiches at Subway, no. If you're fighting for your country and there's a chance you get yourself killed in another country, and they want to know what religious denomination you are so they make sure you get the proper burial rights, absolutely. Absolutely. Okay? But that's a small percentage, Ryan, right? I agree with what you're saying. We can't talk about anything in the world except politics, religion, and her. Her. Every time I talk about her, I get political. And then I'm feeling a little religious. Then I get spiritual. Then I get all the way back to her again. There is a movie called The Invention of Lying. Pretty fun one. It can give a different aspect to all understand the management systems. I would believe one. I'd believe that. They're one and the same, politics and religion. Well, yes and no. I'd like to think there'd be more honesty on the religious side than there is on the political side, but in today's day and age, that's not necessarily the case. So I guess, Jana, you're probably right. We are owned twice over. We are. It's how badly or how much of yourself are you willing to give up to be a sheep? We're all sheep, but at what level? Are you a free fall sheep and you'll just go blindly where the fucking politics and religion tell you to go? Well, then you deserve what you get. Right? I'm not one of those people. I would have done terrible in the military because following orders blindly is just something I can't do. If it doesn't make sense to me, right? If it's not something that I can believe in or something that's a better or the better good for other people, it doesn't necessarily work for me. So, don't get me wrong, Jana, I'm a sheep just like everybody else. But I'm a low-level sheep. I'm not just a free-for-all. Oh, I'll go do, oh, yes, okay, let's do this. The world's going this way, let's go that way. No. Find your own drum and walk to that beat. That's what my grandfather used to say to me. Walk to the beat of your own drum, Brian. If you're walking to somebody else's beat, that means you're doing what they want you to do, and you're not thinking for yourself. Something we do have the ability to do. Think for ourselves, and unlike almost every other animal on the planet, we have the ability to reason. Most other animals don't. So think for yourself and reason. It'll actually get you a lot farther than you think. Can we talk about weed? Hey, you want to talk about weed? Break it out. I'm smoking my weed. This is about as close to weed as I get. None of the above, Robert. None of the above. Which spirit do you follow? The devil? No, don't believe in it. Or the universe equal one verse, Babylon shit? Nope. Or the creator, the father? Nope. Nope. Don't believe in any of it. It's a faith and a higher power of my own understanding. That's it. It's so goddamn simple. It's so fucking simple. I couldn't even write a page about it. I couldn't even write a paragraph about it. It's that simple. It's a higher power of my own understanding, my own faith, my own belief. And it works for me. I've been clean and sober for 31 years. I was a cocaine and crack addict and an alcoholic. And I've been clean and sober for 31 years based on a spiritual foundation that I had to find myself when I finally got clean and sober. And I had to find my own foundation of a higher power. And for 31 years, it's worked. So nobody in any religion can tell me that I'm doing something wrong. And mine, like I said, I can't even explain it with one paragraph. I just explained it to you right there. That's it. Period. Done. Kaput. No more. It don't get no fucking easier than that. No, I've been fighting it since about 15. I've been doing a lot. I did a lot of fighting since I was 15. There's a black and white wolf in me, and I live and die by which one I feed. Well, Buck, I have the same wolf, and I think you and I are on the same level at certain areas of our life, and I very much like that as well, right? That old animal, lack of a better word, that I used to be is still there. I just have that animal tamed, but it's still there. And it's only one drink away or one needle away or one pipe away, and that animal comes back instantly. So by which one you feed, I'm the same. By which one I feed. I prefer to feed the white one. I'm going to watch on the sidelines while everybody else is being dumb because I don't follow orders like that. Dylan, fantastic. Fantastic. Don't be led. You know what you do? You watch the battle from the sidelines, and as it's happening, observe to what's happening and take notes. We were born into sheepdom. We were. I think the last generation that actually had the true freedom, like when you guys in America talk about freedom, the last generation that actually had the true freedom to live the American dream, have the American life, would have been my grandparents. Not my parents. By then the sheepdom had kind of started creeping in, but my grandparents would have been that generation. So, whatever age group that is. My dad was born in 45. My grandfather was born in 1928. So from 1928 up until probably 1940, that would have been the true freedom range where they had the true freedom to do, speak, say, live, go where they want. Their dollar meant something. The industrial complex was healthy and strong, not like it is today because it's all in China. It's not here. Dirt bike boy, good to see you, man. What kind of music do I listen to? I listen to a lot of different music. From back in the day, I'm a true born metalhead. As I got older, but I've always listened to country, but I don't mean like the 80s country or the 90s or even the shit they're playing today. Both my grandfathers, even my father, they were like Hank Williams, Hank Snow, Ernest Tubb, like all of that type. And then I would probably say in the last 20 years, I've really fallen down the blues rabbit hole of listening to blues. So I've gone through several different genres of music, all of which I actively listen to today. I'm not big on hip hop or techno, or like a rap. There is some stuff that I listen to, like my kids will have stuff playing around the house, and I'll sit there and it's like, all right, it's got a beat, it's not bad, I can listen to it. But when it's, the N-word this, N-word that, N-word this, N-word, nah, I'm not listening to that. I don't care how good it is. My test I took said I was a leader. Mine, without saying I was a leader, they said I was going to go into politics, which is obviously like a leading position, right? If this election doesn't come in, I'm going to be pissed up here waiting all day. Romans 5, you're all going to die. There is no immortal soul, and Jesus is your Savior. Robert, I love you, and if that's what you believe, I will respect it. It doesn't mean I'm going to love you any less. Makes no difference to me. If that's your thing, if you believe that, and you have faith in that, hang on to it, run with it, go with it, live it, breathe it, smoke it, drink it, whatever you do with it. Good for you. It's not my cup of tea. You like that? You like that cup of tea, right? Talking to the Englishman. My old girl says I'm a functioning alcoholic. That's what I was. I was a fully functioning drug addict and alcoholic. But eventually, even for a functioning alcoholic, eventually the bottom falls out. You'll hit that wall. I hit my wall. It took somebody in my life to die. Like die. I don't mean like go away. I mean fucking die. It took somebody in my life to die for me to bottom out, for the bottom to fall out for me. Well, see you tomorrow. I have to get my stuff packed later. All right, Dylan. Fly safe. Have a good time. The baby boomers. No, my parents were the baby boomers. They were still sheepletons, right? They were still sheeptons, right? My grandparents, my parents' parents, they were the last generation to have the true freedom, American dream, everything that we've just been talking about. Gen X, Y, Z is last, then a reset. You know what? I'll be honest with you. I don't even know what the fuck Gen X. I don't even know what I am. What am I? A Gen Y? Gen Z? Gen X? Fuck, I don't know. I don't care. I've never ever fallen into a classification or allowed myself to be classified as this. If you're going to classify me with a generation and then put a letter beside it based on my age, fine. He listens to disco. Baby. Saturday Night Fever. Rock it, baby. Travolta in those tight pants on that dance floor all day long, man. Freedom. I pledge my allegiance to the United States of America and to the republic and for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, and justice for all. He's a real dancing queen. Yeah, look at me. Yeah, I got ABBA on replay, right? I'm waiting for Sirius Satellite to come up with an ABBA channel just so I can sit there all day and listen to ABBA and the Bee Gees. Hopefully that wolf will be locked away forever. Good evening, Wheelburner. Amen. You know what? There's never anything that lasts forever, right? You can never make promise. I live my life one day at a time. When I go to bed tonight, I've successfully made it one more day. When I get up in the morning, I start my day and I do it all over again. There's no guarantees in life. And I know that, especially for me. So every day I wake up, I'm grateful because I'm still breathing and I'm on this side of the grass. And that's about as easy as it gets for me. But yes, I would prefer that animal don't come back. That animal stays where it is and, you know, he's not happy in there, but he's locked up. One of the best blues songs, in my opinion, is All My Exes Live in Texas. Actually, that's a country song. That's George Strait. But it's a great song. Ronald, hey, good to see you, Ronald. Sorry if you've been here and I didn't see you. I'm sorry. This is the first time I've popped your name. So, religion and politics are the same, created by man to control mankind, but believes the creator separated from ways of the world and the difference. Well, that actually makes fucking sense. That actually makes fucking sense. Yeah. So, Brian, where are you going when you die? Ashes to ashes, dust to dust. If it wasn't for women, our peckers would rust. Oh, sorry, you didn't write the last part. Where do I go when I die? I'm dead. I'm done. I die. I don't exist. Do I believe that my soul goes to another place, or, my spirit, or whatever? I'm just pulling these. Do I believe that? No. When I'm done, I'm done. My time on earth is done. It's finished. No more. You know. Now, if there is a such thing and there's reincarnation, I want to come back as a fucking woman's bicycle seat. Just saying. Just saying. We're Gen X. Is that what we are, Buck? We're Gen X? All right. Whatever. It makes no bearing on me or my life, what I'm classified as. I could be Gen fucking Z, Gen X, Gen P. Fuck, whatever. You know what? My name is Brian. I'm Canadian. I'm a man. I'm a man. I love my wife. I love my kids, and I love my country. Does it get any easier or simpler than that? I'm not a them, they. I'm a man. I'm just a simple fucking man living my life, trying to take care of my kids and do a little bit of good for other people around me. That's all I'm doing. And that's what all of us should be doing. We're not trying to, you're not going out there to save the world, but just, help one little piece of that world that's around you. That's all you really need to do. Nobody's going to save the fucking world. Me, of all people, I'm not going to save the world. But if by doing what I do and living the way I live and being the type of man that I am, if I can help just one person here, a little bit there, whatever, I've been given a lot of help in the past. I've had a lot of good people help me. So what can I do is just repay it back out, right? That's all I'm trying to do. And that's all a lot of us should be trying to do. Can I say hi to Albania? Well, how you doing in Albania? Grab an Albanian cigar, sit down and relax. I think they're getting rid of many people, many people. Don't let you be one. That won't happen. That won't happen. I've been edited. I've been censored. I've been told to shut up and go away quietly. I've been told to shut up and go away loudly. And yet, my mouth is still going. It really is. And this live here is a very rare thing, because very rarely do I go off on politics on this channel. This is not a political channel. Buck, you know that. Robert, we don't usually talk about religion or politics on this channel. Tonight just happens to be one of those that we went down that road, and I'm just in that kind of mood, and we're going to talk about it, and, And I guarantee you, by the time this live is done, there's going to be no better understanding about any of it. Nobody's going to have a better understanding of it. None. I'm a boomer. You're a Gen X. Billy Idol's bunch. I'm good with that. I'm good with that. Jeanette, biker boy, you need to look it up. You're missing parts. I was trying to text it all on the phone. Give me a break. Yeah, you know what? I didn't know there was anything missing, so you had me fooled. I'm bad at texting. Don't worry about it. I'm bad at talking. Do you have a state pledge? Honor the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to thee, Texas, one state under God. No, we don't have that in Canada. And you know what? I'll be honest with you. Actually, that's not fair to me to say. If there is like a pledge for like Ontario, for the province, like our provinces are the same as your states. So if there's some kind of pledge for Ontario, I don't know it. Never learned it. If they did, I wasn't paying attention. The only thing I learned in school was our national anthem. Our national anthem. And now they stopped doing that. You don't even sing the national anthem anymore. It was our choice. Yeah, I agree. Population going to hit 10 billion in 2100 around then, but then going to be decreased according to UN's 2023 population. And where do those numbers come from? Who's giving them? Who's reporting them, and for what reason? Are they scaring you? Is that a scare tactic? Oh my God, the population is going to be 21, are going to be 10 billion. Oh my God, we won't have enough to eat. Oh, we better fucking rely on our governments to save us. When you get resurrected to paradise, you will be happy. You know what, Robert? If that happens for me, then I'll be happy. I'm good with that. If it does. If it doesn't, and I'm just a bunch of bones in a box, 6 feet or 8 feet under the dirt, I'm good with that too. Texas is the only place that the schools say to pledges, and we do Texas second, just to negate the American pledge. Yeah, you guys are on a different level. The greatest generation ever had the most diverse environment of all time. I like the way Freeway's thinking. Ladies and gentlemen, this is all Sterling's fault. Hello, Brian. Hello, chat. How's everything? Sorry, been busy. Yeah, we know you've been busy, buddy. Man, are you rolling yet? Your English brother here has your back no matter what our beliefs. Love you, buddy. Robert, right back at you, dude. You know that. I don't care. I've said it a million times on this channel. I don't care what color you are, what your religion is, what fucking language you speak. I don't care. Come on in. You are welcome here. We've all got your back. Sterling's not here, but we're blaming you. Everything that's wrong with the world today is you, buddy. Yesterday after I left the stream, I got out of the house, went to St. Joe and pulled out my dumbass brother out of a 4-foot mud hole. Yeah, but that was fun. That was fun. Canadians get buried under 3 meters, get buried 3 meters under snow. Yeah, but to us, that's fun. That's a good time. Are you kidding me? We don't even call out the snowplow for that, okay? We still fucking get in our cars and go down to the pub. What are you talking about? 3 meters of snow. Jesus Christ, that's Tuesday. Ronald Reagan's most famous quote, I've heard this, I know this, Buck. Yeah. Famous quote is the 9 most dangerous words you'll ever hear is, we're from the government and we're here to help. Bam! Reaganomics. One of the subtopics under the sociology, there are some different calculation techniques to guess the numbers. Usually works, at least worked till today. But the fact is, population is still increasing. Well, they know what causes that, you know. They do. Maybe most people don't, but they kind of do. They know what causes that. Sterling Will, can you imagine yourself in a room saying, I'm not here? I am God, but don't blame me for this shite. Hey, you call yourself whatever you want. I still love you, bro. Hello, Buck. No, Brian, they did not make everyone make the securement course, and the guy was asking me what I'm doing here. I know the woman did make the mistake, and I was telling the me I don't need. but they don't care. Dirt bike boy, y'all are some cold motherfuckers. You know what? We're not cold. It's just fucking in your face and it's truth. It's what it is. It's in your face and it's truth. There's no PC. We're not being politically correct. We're not sugarcoating it for the generation that's walking around right now that needs everything sugar-coated, handed to them, you know, have their egos and sense of entitlement stroked with both hands. We don't do that. I don't believe in that. We don't do that here. What's good, Ernie? How you doing, brother? Yeah, I think you just walked into a shitstorm. Very rarely on this channel do we talk about politics. It's not something that I agree with and I don't do, but somehow or another, religion and politics got thrown in and I fell down the rabbit hole. I think I got sucked into this. One of these little bastards in here sucked me into it, and yet here I am. So here we are talking about it. It's good to see you, though. Hopefully you had a good day, brother. You had a good ride today. Again, shit went south for me today with a bunch of shit, and I wasn't able to hang out with you. I apologize. I do miss it, considering now I'm not doing my driving live, so all I've got is you, buddy. So keep it up. Keep it going. You're doing great. No, I don't do it. I don't do it. I just fell down the rabbit hole today. It's like one of those things about once or twice a year I'll go off on a really good tirade. For some reason, these animals seem to like it, but I didn't start it, but I'll finish it. I've said that a few times, Robert. I didn't cause the problems, but by God, I'll fucking end them. People blame Europe for our gas prices. Fuck that. Biden closed down our regular gas pipes. Gas prices. Oil. Come on, folks. Canada is the third or fourth largest oil producing country in the world. Canada is. I think United States is what, 6th or 7th or something like that. And yet you guys buy the majority of our oil. We don't even use it. We buy our oil cheaper from the Saudis than we sell it to you guys. And then you wonder why gas prices are so high. Use your own oil and gas. Produce your own oil. Produce your own gasoline and diesel and your prices will be cheaper. Same in Canada. We buy our oil from the Saudis cheaper than we sell it to you. Good Lord. It's good economics and good business, but when you've got a whole country starving and you can feed them and you can lower gas prices, you go over to Dubai. 22 cents a gallon for gasoline over there. Why? Because they're not gouging it. They're using, they got refineries over there. They're making their own gas. Canada and the US could do the same thing, but they don't. Had to get out of the oil fields because of that. Yeah. You just mind your own damn business and stay the hell out of mine. You know what, Buck? Same thing. I'll stay in my lane, you stay in yours. You cross into mine, I'm not responsible for what happens to you. You knew not to come into my lane. Brian, if people actually read the Bible, then Sunday worship wouldn't be. For nowhere in the Bible does it say to worship the Lord on Sunday, the day of the Lord. Ronald, I wouldn't know. I'm telling you honestly, sir, I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know what it says in there. I know what I've read and what I've gone through, and the only reason I did what I had to do with the Bible is because my very first wife was Catholic, and I had to take the course to marry a Catholic girl. So, one day every weekend for 4 weeks, I had to show up dressed and sober to Sunday school. And I had to tell them that, oh yeah, they gave me a Bible. I was supposed to take it home. I was supposed to be reading it in my off time. Didn't. I did a little, this, that, whatever. But honestly, I can't tell you what's in it. But based on what I read and what I've seen, you know, I've already said what my belief on that is and what my opinion on that is. And it's just my opinion. It doesn't mean jack shit. It's just my opinion. It doesn't mean anything. We don't own anything. We're just citizens of a corporation. Well, pretty damn close. We're almost there. It's cute when you fools blame the president. Well, it's cute when you call us fools when you think we all just blame the president. Brown earth, solid, it at all ends in the dirt. I believe that. It's because the Saudi has clean oil out of the sand. Ours is shale oil and has to send to Saudi because they can refine it cheaper because of no EPA. Not maybe in the US, not in Canada. Dude, we've got our own refineries here to do it, and we do it. But not for us. There are song lyrics, but those are song lyrics, but very relatable. If left alone, the population would take care of itself. Oh, I like that. Oh, Jenny, if I'm prime minister, you're going to be the deputy prime minister. I'll even make you the minister in charge of education. You can be our education minister. I love the way you think. I really do. I can see why Ernie likes you too. Catholic girls do anal, just like some priests. I don't know about that. Again, I mean the priests. Don't kid yourself. I went to a Catholic school. I didn't do any Catholitating while I was there. But the stories and the rumors of what they say about Catholic girls, they ain't lying. Jenna, I believe that, you know what? If the population was left to its own, they'd thin out the herd naturally. Do you know what I mean when I say that? You're a smart woman. I'm assuming you do. Let nature run its course. I can't say it any simpler than that. Let nature run its course. You'll thin out the herd naturally. Bada bing. Red Lady, good afternoon, everyone. Good to see you. So, Jenny, you're agreeing. Okay, hell yeah, all right. Yeah, you're gonna be my deputy prime minister, man. Fucking yeah. And every day before work, before Parliament starts, you and I are just gonna sit in the office and swear at each other to get all the swear words out. So when we go out onto the Parliament floor, we're not out there swearing. I got to get it all out. Right? I got to get it all out before I go out. So you and I will just stand there across the desk and swear at each other and say nasty things, and then we can go out and take care of business. Although I'm going to warn you, I'm likely to say the odd word that's not too politically correct. If you're good with that, you can be my second. Remove all warning labels and sit back for 6 months. Sterling, couldn't have said that better myself. Absolutely. Let stupid take care of itself, right? Let stupid take care of itself. Every day is a pagan day. Moon Day, Tires Day, Wooden's Day, Thor's Day, Friday. Yeah. I used to say that. Somebody says, well, do you have a day that you prefer to go drinking? Yeah, I only drink on days ending with Y. I'm very, very critical about that. I only drink on days ending with Y. Never expect financial literacy lessons at the school. It's not what they want to give you. So continue to use your credit cards for your joy if you want to be a good person, folks. Well, I don't know if I agree with that. You're good with that? All right. I signed you up. I already put your name on the ballot, okay? They're teaching religion at school and I'm about done with it. Yeah, but what are they teaching? They're calling it religion. But what are they teaching? Right? They're teaching what they want you to know, or what passages or what pieces. They're not teaching you. They're telling you. There's a difference between being taught and being told. You want to teach me something new? That's fine. My mind will open and I will listen if you're going to teach me something. But if you're going to fucking tell me something, and this is the way it is, and tell me, it's not going to end well for you, my friend. It's all satanic. Okay? I don't believe in it. I don't believe in Satan, so I can't believe in satanic, but okay. OMFG. What, are you tired of typing? You could have written that whole thing out if you wanted. 3 deep at the fuel island to get in. Well, look what time it is, dude. It's 5:30. Mathis, here we go. Malthus suggests that the world's population was growing faster than the rate of food production. As a result, mass starvation would occur. Malthus did not calculate human innovation out of need. I don't know who that is, but it kind of makes sense. Excuse me, I'd have to sit and think about that for a bit. Red lady is not currently naked. Okay, well, fucking delete her. Get out. All the ladies need to be naked. I thought, Tolga, did you not put that at the beginning of the live? The required, the requirement for ladies to attend the live tonight was they got to be naked. Crystal, get them off. Marty, what's going on? Would you rather be in the middle of the woods with a bear or a Canadian mounted horse mounties? I'd take my chances with the bear. And I say that honestly. I'll take my chances with the fucking bear. What I trust of the RCMP, I'll take my chances with the bear. Brian, is the highway to hell in Alberta the 409? No, I think it's the 1. It's still the 1. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. But as far as I know, it's Highway 1. There's Highway 1 and there's Highway 3. Both of which run from Alberta through the mountains into BC. 1 is the major one, like the Trans-Canada. And the 3 is sort of like a backwoods. It's still a highway. You can run it. It's a little longer. Not yet, babe. Tonight. Oh, there you go. Sterling's in for a good time. It'll be the best 35 seconds of Red Lady's life, or at least of her evening. I knew all I needed by grade 5. You know what? I kind of agree. I don't know if I knew all I needed by grade 5. I might have been a little slower than you, but I know everything I need to know today because of common sense and the ability to make decisions for myself and the ability to reason. Because I can do those 3, I don't need a political world. I don't need a leadership to tell me how to live, where to live, why I'm living, what I'm living for. I don't need any of that. I have it already right here. Right? I was born with it. I just had to turn it on at some point. Jana, maybe you got it at grade 5. Maybe you're a few years ahead of me. I can't say when I got that. "2:30 a.m. here." Well, buddy, we're not going to keep you much longer. Not going to keep you much longer. It's 5:30. And I've already had dinner, but I do have to run in and have a shower tonight. And then I got to hit the bed, man. I didn't sleep worth a damn last night, so I'm not messing around with it tonight. I got to get some sleep, so. Can't stay for the stream, but thought I'd come by come way high and wish you a great day. Everyone make sure to stay hydrated. Oh, we're on that. We're on that. I started this one this morning and it's almost done. So that's a gallon, or that's just over. It's 4 liters and a gallon is 3.79. So, well, they like the idiocracy. Followers, whoever uses their credit cards or any type of debt just for the joy. Also, they're always talking about those people and their future types of lies. Well, there's always going to be lies. There's always going to be lies. The bear. I agree. I'll take my chances with the bear. I saw all I had to see of law enforcement and the type of government that we have when the government told the cops, and it was the RCMP cops, the OPP cops, the Ottawa cops, the Metro Toronto cops, the Peel Regional cops, the Halton Regional cops, the York Regional cops, the Barrie Regional cops. All of them came to Ottawa, and when the government couldn't shut us down, the cops started fucking firing. What does that say? And those people that were wearing the uniforms, those officers, had a choice. And the excuse they used was we were just following orders. It doesn't fly in my book. It does not fly in my book. Too many good people have died because they were just following orders. Too many horrible things and atrocities have happened on earth and around me and around our lives because somebody said, oh, I was just following orders. Fuck you. Fuck you. Use a little common sense. Use your ability to reason. Show a little fucking compassion. Following orders is no excuse for doing wrong, for doing stupid. You know what you're doing is wrong and you're still fucking doing it because you're following orders. Shame on you. No, the 401 is the highway that runs from Detroit-Windsor border to the Quebec border. It's the second busiest highway in North America. He can knock out a bear in one punch. I doubt that, but I'd still take my chances. Brian, for days as warm as today, invest in a turbofan sold at truck stops so you can circulate the air. Helps to cool down. I believe that. I used to have one actually in the Volvo. It was mounted right there, but I found I never used it. This one here, once I close the mid curtain here, I can turn this thing down to low and it'll keep me comfortable back here while I'm sleeping, right? Right now I've got everything wide open and the sun is still coming in and heating that. That's why I've got it so high. But once I close the middle curtain, which is how I sleep, the middle curtain is closed, then I can be fine back here. I have issues with authority. Well, a lot of people that think like you and me, Jenna, do. You know, we do. Do I respect authority? Yes, if used properly. I will respect it and support it. But if you're going to come and tell me that I'm going to do something just because you're the authority, no, absolutely not. If you are double nickels on a dime, where are you and how fast are you going? Double nickels is 55. Double nickels on a dime. Double nickels on the dime. On the 10. Where are you and how fast are you going? I don't know. I don't know. That's a good question. Hit me. Hit me. Let me have it. Where am I and how fast am I going? Jenna, good talking to you. See you later. I'm on the Lord's Highway heading home. I'm happy for you. Enjoy the ride, Robert. Enjoy the ride. I'm very happy for you. Enjoy the ride. But I think I'm done. California. But what is the double nickel on the dime? I know the double nickel, like when you're talking about a double nickel, you're going 55 mile an hour. But what's on the dime? California, okay, but I don't understand how you get, I know, like I said, what double nickel is, but on the dime, how does that tell me that you're in California? 50, okay, 55 on I-10. Very good. Very good. That's actually really good. That's actually really good. I've never heard that. Mind you, I've never spent any time in California. Okay, heading the road back to North Carolina. Michael, you be safe. Have a good drive. We'll see you tomorrow night, brother. What's a dime? 2 nickels? Yeah, it's 10 cents. 10 cents. A dime is two nickels. Canada doesn't have pennies anymore. So 1 cent, we don't have pennies anymore. So we've got nickels, which is a 5-cent coin. A dime, which is a 10-cent coin. We got a quarter, which is a 25, right? And we do have a 50-cent piece, but it's not in circulation. It's not widely used, 50-cent coin. And then we've got a dollar coin and a $2 coin. And they're looking at making a $5 coin. I can't wait till the day that I can walk around with $50 and change in my pocket. It's old trucker lingo. I never heard it. It's one that got by me. Camille, you have a pool in your home? Well, I have a pool at my home. It's not in the house, but it's beside my house, yeah. Best Minutemen album too. I don't even know who the Minutemen are. You guys are killing me here. Taking me to school here, boys. Brian, did you figure out the screw up on the missing a dinner last week? So this week you're back on track for dinner in the truck? Yeah, Ronald, we're good. We don't know what happened. We counted all the containers when I came back in, right? And we were 1 short. So I went out the door 1 meal short. It happens. I can't wait for 500 Turkish lira and 1,000 Turkish lira bills. Oh, wow. He ate one Sunday night. I didn't eat one Sunday night. No, I didn't. Usually he eats at home Sunday night. I don't think so. I don't think so. But anyway, yeah, I've heard go to the double nickel and hit the ridge. There's a smoky picture taker on the side of the bridge. If you've got a smoky holding a camera, that's a Kojak with a Kodak, right? You got a Kojak with a Kodak. Those are the guys with the radar guns. For fuck's sack, you can't even type, man. Nobody's gonna believe you. You can't even type. Don't believe her, guys. She's crazy. She's absolutely crazy. She's nuts. I've driven her to the brink of fucking insanity and she finally snapped. It's right there in the chat. She can't even type. Don't listen to a word she says. Yeah, the pool's beside my home. It's in my yard. But I'm done. So I'm done. You guys, I'll see you guys tomorrow night. Appreciate it. Good chat tonight. Not where I wanted to go, not where I thought it was going to go, but I guess that's where we needed to go, right? That's where we needed to go. So we got it all out, and a bear in the air is a cop in a helicopter. We got it all out, but we settled nothing. Absolutely nothing. You always eat at home. Like, she's going to beat me over the fucking head with this until she's determined to tell everybody she's right. Okay. I wish everyone I wish an excellent evening to all. Here we go. What's a polar bear? That's a northern Mountie, isn't it? Polar bear, Canadian cop. Do you know how I did know that? Yeah, I know how you did it. You don't need to say in here how you did it. Okay, bye-bye. All right, Michael, see you later. All right, guys, no shit. I've already said bye 3 times. Like, I'm out. Dara's always right. Oh, Sterling, kiss my ass. I'm done. Hashtag chickens for Dar.